Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I'm having a hard time fitting this on my board here that I have because it's getting wider and wider. So it's time to divide the body parts. I'm at that point. Looks like I did crochet the neck area pretty open, so that's what I wanted. So that's why I had to crochet less, because it's pretty open. So it is 9 inches. That's what you need to crochet for a 3x 4x. You need to crochet extra large, too large, I would say. 8 for a large, extra large, I would say 8.5, and then 2, 3, 4, you crochet 9, and then 4, 5, you crochet 10, because the body, it gets wider. Okay, at the point that I need to crochet, and then as you can see, I did on the second video, I did the short row, so that's why the back is higher. Compare, when you wear it, you have to keep on pulling it. That's what I didn't want to do. So it's about, if I hold it this way, you can see how long it is. Compare. Well, only what I did is I did single crochets instead of doing double crochets, and then went on like that. So I did use different stitches. So I'm going to make a shawl out of this stitch. So if you want to see how it's crocheted. Other than that, it's the regular double crochet V's that I crocheted. I did bobble stitch, I did puff stitch, and I played around with it. So I'm on the point where I'm doing double crochet, and I'm going to join right now. Okay, it looks like I was here. Okay, on this row I'm just doing V's. Then while I was holding, got unraveled. Okay, so I'm jumping 2 and then doing V's, just like this. Double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet. So far I had no problems, but as soon as I'm taping, as you can see, the yarn split on me. But other than that, I had no problem with this yarn so far. And I'm almost finishing the last ball of the 400 gram, the 8 balls that I had in here. So I would highly recommend this yarn. And price wise, it's way cheaper than other brand names. Okay, so here I'm going to do 3 double crochets on the second, but to do that I'm going to join. Okay, and to do that I'm going to pick up where this is the sleeve, as you can see, but it's a plus, that's why it's too big. But other than that, it's just a regular. If you're crocheting small, I'm sure you won't use this much yarn, as I'm crocheting for myself. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just going to pull this, but I am going to join while I'm crocheting. So this way. Okay, right here, where my marker is, where the 3 double crochets is. It's on the wrong side I'm holding. So I'm just going to do a slip stitch, just like this. And then I'm going to go and then make my second double crochet. And then make my other slip stitch on the next double crochet. And I'm going to make another double crochet. It's getting heavier and it's pulling down. Then I'm going to make another slip stitch, or a single crochet, it doesn't matter, both ways would work. So I have joined, as you can see here. I have joined, so what I'm going to do is later on I'm going to go around and around and crochet the sleeves, and I'm going to do decreases the more I crochet. Just measure your sleeve, put it on. I pinned it and I tried it on before I did anything. Okay, yeah, this is getting heavy, so I'm going to put this on here, pulling down. So I'm going to continue crocheting double crochets, V's. So I'm going to skip 2, 1, 2, and then here I'm going to make a V. Just like this. 2 chain between, make a V. The reason it's getting heavier is because of these double crochets that we do. So when you make these double crochets, you crochet more yarn, and that makes it heavy. But if you just do chains and V's, you won't use that much yarn. I did get at least 2 knots on one single ball. So here's one. I did not see this one. And then I hope it won't, when I pull it. I'm scared what's gonna happen, and it did. See, they didn't do a good knot. If I saw this, I would have done my my way of doing, I think it's called a Russian knot. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I do, but when I go through those needles, and then you see, they tied it and it's unraveling. See, I didn't see this until I crocheted after. I didn't notice because I'm watching movies while I'm crocheting. So I did not pay attention. Most of them I did try to save them. I secured it, but yeah, these knots, I did miss a couple of them while I was crocheting. So you just be careful with the knots because they do pop up. It's so annoying. Okay, so I'm going to crochet all the way to the next marker. And then I will show you how to join that. And then we will join, and then I will come back and show you. All I have to do is just crochet. If you're crocheting plus size, I would highly recommend doing V's and chains. Like not to use a lot of double crochets because that makes it heavy. And that makes your garment, then you use more yarn. So that's another trick that I can suggest. Just like this. So I'll meet you at the other part of the cardigan. Okay, I just wanted to show I'm at the marker, but I'm not going to join here because I'm going to come all the way here and then join from here because I want to do another row on the sleeve, and when I join I don't have to worry about that. So I just would continue crocheting around and around until I finish the body part. Or what I'm going to do is after crocheting another 2 balls or 3 balls, I'm going to come back and do the sleeves because I want to make sure I have enough length of the sleeve, and then whatever is left, because I don't want to go and buy another package of this yarn. I would prefer to buy different yarn and then go from there. And yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to join here because I want to crochet this row. So I'm just going to do my regular 3 double crochets on top of the 3 double crochets in the middle, double crochet. So I just do that, and then I skip 2, and then I jump, and then I do my V's. I'm doing the row of the V's. 2 chain. It gives you that nice texture when you look at it, when you see the V's on either. And then you can use any stitch you want as long as you follow the rules. Where you marked your you just do your 3 double crochets as what I did all the way. And then I did any any stitch that comes to my mind, but mostly are V's, 3 chains, double crochets, I skip 2, or I make V's. That's all I did. And when I come back, I do my 3 double crochets. Here I did 4. And then you just play around with it. You just use your imaginations. There's so many stitches that I did tutorials about. So you just follow your which stitch you like, and then you go from there. Like I said, there's no rules, nothing. It's just that if you work this way, you can create your jumper, your sweater, like that. So I will come back and show you to join again. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'm going to join, where the 3 double crochets is. So I'm going to make 3 double crochets, but I want to show you another way to join instead of doing single crochets. So I grab my other, just like this. So I did my, I was about to do my double crochet, but I don't pull it at once. And what I do is I go here and I pull it at all together, just like this. This is another method. You can do both. I'm sure there are other methods as well. Other than this, you can do a slip stitch, or you can do it like that. And then the third one, just like this. So I joined 3 times, just like this. So I'm done. So I have to put a knot and then go around and around to crochet. But other than that, I'm just going to work on the body. I just continue crocheting on the body and then chain 2, make my V's like this, and I can remove this. So I'm done with my marker. Then I go to the next, skip 2, make a double crochet, chain 2, and then make a double crochet. So this is all to it. This is how you join. And then let me know if you want me to show any other things, and then you crochet all the way down as long as you want. If you want to do decreases or increases, you just work extra stitches. By extra stitches, I mean like when you're doing these double crochets, instead of doing 3s, you can add 4. That's how you can increase. Or when you're, let's say when you're making the V's, instead of skipping 2, going to the 3rd double crochet, you can skip 1. That's how you can do your increases. Decreases are the opposite. Just like this. Now we're at where we joined. I just wanted to show you this part. So as you can see, I need to change my stitch, and I'm not going to do anything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 double crochets, but I'm not going to pull it until I have 2, 3, maybe one more, 4 stitches to give this nice look. And I'm going to pull it at once. So this is what I'm creating, and I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to jump to the next one. Then I'm going to repeat what I did, just like this. So 2, 3, then 4, and it gives a different stitch. So as you can see, I'm automatically going around and around, crocheting the body part, and this is where I change my stitch. I make a different stitch. What I can do is on the next one, I can make another double crochet, like something like this on here, to give that nice texture. Look, and then you keep on crocheting just like that, Then I put my label just to show, because I got confused, where is the front, where is the back. So I put my label, and I was working with the beads, so I put the bead there, I left it there. So I was thinking, okay, that would be a nice look, and then I can go from there. So this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to go working around and around until I have the length that I want. Okay, so I still have these 2 packages of yarn to finish this jumper sweater, and then I'll go from there. And when you're crocheting the sleeves, try to make the same stitches that you did on the body part, because it has to match when you're wearing it. Yeah, if you have any comments, any questions, please let me know. And that's all to it. Like, it's very easy and simple. It's just the idea how to create the cardigan, the sweater, not the cardigan. The cardigans I open on the front. And I am planning to make some cardigans for this summer, fall, spring. I love wearing something just to cover my shoulder, because my muscles get very tense when it gets chilly, or I don't know, since I was a kid, my muscles were, that's what the doctor said, your muscles are very, very like a man. It gets tense and it hurts, right? So when I wear something over my shoulder, like a vest or a little cardigan, it helps. And I don't like taking pills, as I'm already taking too many. Yeah, if you have any comments, please let me know. It's just this is I think this is going to be a 3 extra large. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on and show it to you in a bit. But yeah, so far this is how it's done, and the more you crochet, the better it, it looks, and it will take forever. I don't know, we'll see. I think I started this, let me just look. My first video was on, when did I post? I posted it on February the 4th. Today's the 8th. It's been 4 days. Even I get bored easily. I like to start on other projects. So this 4 days was too long for me. Even I started another tutorial while I was crocheting this. Yeah, I like to work on different projects, and I like to finish it ASAP. That's why and I like to work on big items such as sweaters, cardigans, and big blankets like that. So I will back to show you how it looks on me when I wear it. So far I know it's not long enough to give you an idea, but it's the main thing that I wanted to show you how it's done. And this is another technique that I have used to create this jumper, this cardigan. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, here's me wearing it. I know I'm in front of the mirror, unfortunately. Let me see what I can do. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? So as you can see you see the short rows that I tried to create? So the back, when you wear something, you keep on pulling it down, you keep on pulling it down, because the back and the front, how they sewed it, it's equal. That's why you keep on pulling it down and you feel uncomfortable. So that's why I try to make those short rows, so this way you won't do that. It's way comfortable, and then you will enjoy your garment. So I hope you like these tutorials that I have created, just to give that nice, here's a closer look. Can't wait to finish this. I will put a finished picture on I usually put them on my fan Facebook page. I create a album that it says 2020 finished items, so you can look at there, or you can either go into my Instagram page, which is Angora_Bolera, because I knit lots and lots of Angora products for bridal shrugs, and that's why I named it. Again, it's hard to show, but I will take pictures when I'm wearing it. And I really like the color, so I want to try out. There's another bamboo yarn that I saw on Ice Yarn. It's 100 gram, because I'm getting tired. These are very tiny balls, and then you keep on, it goes fast, and then you keep on, you know, trying to cover that knots, and then especially there's 2 knots that come out, so it's kind of annoying. So I would like to try those Ice Yarn that has the 100 gram. I wish they had in cones. I would love to get those cones and to create it. So I hope you like this short tutorial that I have made, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Share it with your family and friends. I really appreciate that, so I can grow. It's not even 25,000 subscribers. It's growing so slow since 2010. Ew, 10 years. Wow. Well, what can you do? And I would really appreciate it. I like the stitch. If you have any comments on any of the stitch that I have worked, I know I didn't do a tutorial on how to crochet this stitch, but I would definitely, I'm planning to make a shawl. I got the yarn from Hobbyim. It's back again, and I even did a haul on that, but I'm waiting for another package to arrive. Hobbyim, Hobby from Denmark. It's the first time I bought it from them, but I don't know when they're coming, because it's coming with regular post. So as soon as that arrives, I will post the video, and when I'm doing the opening. I get so excited when I open the package. I know everyone does, but yeah, I have that yarn that I bought, and I saw that yarn in Turkey. I touched it, but I didn't know what you can make out of them because they were new, right? But shawls, I've been seeing these beautiful shawls using that yarn, and I can't wait to work on those. I have lots of projects in mind, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And I still get comments on when are you doing a yarn giveaway. When I turned 50 last year, 2019, I turned 50. I was in my 50. Now I'm 51. So I did lots and lots of yarn giveaways, and I did post the videos as I did the yarn giveaways. So this year, I don't know. We'll see. October maybe. We'll see, until I have to figure out what to give away. If I have leftover of these gorgeous yarns, I will include it in it. So thank you very much for watching my tutorials, and happy crocheting!